So, a lot of people know who you are, and a lot of people don't. A lot of people know about CC Hub and what CC Hub is about. Of course, there's CC Hub is about. So, for those who don't, please introduce yourself and tell us about CC Hub Nigeria.
Okay. So my name is Femi Longe. I'm one of the co-founders and director of Open Living Labs at the Co-Creation Hub, also the CCO. CCO is a social innovation center, and our interest is seeing how we can accelerate the application of social capital. In other words, bring people together to direct their minds, their innovation, their thinking, and creative technology to solve real problems in Nigeria. Our intention is to see how we can, at CCO, how we can turn Nigeria into a better society using innovation. We said CCO because we're frustrated that the same problems that existed in Nigeria when we were kids still exist today. And with a nation that has the kind of smart people that Nigeria has, it's ironic. So for us, if we can bring those people, get them to focus on the issues with the intention of creating solutions, pull together the resources they need to bring the ideas to life. What kind of interesting solutions can we create, and how can we make Nigeria become better?
Okay, so what has the outcome been so far, and how long have you started? Has it been now?
So the CC Hub itself, we started the company in October 2010. We launched the CC Hub physical space in September 2011. It's been so far so good. We've grown our community now to more than 6,000 people. We're now operating from 4 floors at our center in Yaba. And the floors are dedicated space for people to co-create, but also dedicated space for a number of startups to come out. In the last 4 years, we've been involved in running about 16 different cooperation initiatives, activities for organizations ranging from Visa, the card company, through to British Council, DFID, the World Bank. And each of these have focused on a particular sector to see what kind of interesting ideas we can stimulate. In that time also, we've been working with startups. In almost time we invested in startups. We launched our own startup investment fund. A number of startups are already having impact in society, and for us, it's been a journey.
I mean, you talk about it like, wow, I can only imagine what it's like. It's probably like a million and one challenges to one possibility, right? So tell us, like the major challenges you face in running CC Hub, and also we'd like to also know about your partners, right? Because it's not just you.
So I co-founded the CC Hub with 2 very close friends. My friends for quite a while since we're in university. Our CEO is Bosun Tijani. He's the main visionary and the key driver in the back, leading the charge, and Tunji Lesho, who is our director for incubation. So he leads our support for startups. He leads on all our supports to make them build sustainable businesses, and marshals resources from our partners to make sure we can get the businesses to grow. In terms of challenges we faced, they've been numerous, but we're in business in Nigeria, and we're in the business of solving challenges. So for us to be taking it in our stride, I'd say probably the biggest is, I think, like for any small business in Nigeria, is power generation. To run the hub, we have 2 generators, one 60 kVA and one 200 kVA generator. When 200 kVA generators run at full capacity, we're using 15 liters of diesel. We've had, and the hub is open 12 hours a day, 6 days a week. And part of the guarantee we give to members of the hub is that the power will be constant, the power will be constant. We've had situations, we spend more time on generator than on the grid. And so it's a big cost for any business. We'd love to see a situation where it will be fixed, because we don't think in 2015 we should be discussing power as an issue in Nigeria. There are countries that have gone 30, 40, 50 years without landlords. We don't see any reason why at this stage we should still be part of our daily existence. And it drives the cost of doing business. Beyond that, I guess access to talent. Unfortunately, our universities are not churning out the kind of talents that's needed to run industry. So you find yourself recruiting someone having to train or going through a long, arduous process to even find the right person for any task. And it's still an area that's of interest, an area of challenge, but one that we keep looking for new, interesting ways to solve it. Um, and I guess the third one is just letting Nigerians know that they have permission to create the future. I think people have lived too long under the military and they've left it with a sense of powerlessness. So when they see problems in society, first instinct is to grumble and complain and then work and accept it. Whereas we all innately have the power to actually make the change we need to see in Nigeria. And that's kind of invitation that we've been thrown to people. It's not been as much, well, that's not true. People have responded to the invitation, but we wish the invitation to respond to more than that.
Okay. Um, you've run CC Hub for like 5 years now, right? And what are these things? What are the things you know now that you didn't know when you started running CC Hub? Because sometimes when we start something, when we have like this fantastic idea, you already see that okay, it's going to go this way, it's going to go that way, and you're very excited that you're going to do some things. Maybe sometimes you don't even know that things can actually, these problems or whatever it is, can actually that they actually exist in the first place, or they're going to, because there are so many unknown ones, right? So what are these things that you know now that you didn't know when you started?
So our attitude from start and our attitude now as a business is that we're a learning organization. We're very conscious that there are lots of things that we don't know. And for us, every action is an opportunity to learn. So as a business, we do lots of experimentation, trying out things to see what can work, what might not work. When we started, unfortunately, or not unfortunately, we started at a time when the tech ecosystem in Nigeria was just growing. And the hub came at a time when we could be an aggregation point for the ecosystem. Part of things that we're still figuring out is what it takes to build, to start and grow a successful technology business in Nigeria. A successful tech software startup that's creating social impact as much as commercial impact. And that's stuff that we're still learning. One of the things that we didn't know, which we're also learning, is what's the profile of the person that can actually drive a successful, that can actually start and drive a successful technology startup to growth. Again, it's something that we didn't know. We're learning by experimenting, and every day we're learning new things.
Okay. But have you always been in the tech space? Have you like, some people tell you, oh, I've been doing this all my life, right from when I was probably 2 or 1. They gave me a computer when I was 6 months, and then I learned when I was 2 years. People have such stories. Is that your story, or what have you been doing before?
So I studied electrical electronics engineering. So it's very easy when you hear that to assume that I've always been a geek. When I was halfway through, I realized if I knew what I knew, I probably would have studied electrical electronics engineering. My passion was in leadership development, training, facilitation, and social development. So I worked quite a bit in non-profit organizations. However, doing CC Hub, I actually see the value of actually starting with the background in electrical electronics engineering. Because a lot of my work today is as a translator. So I'm a translator between people who are subject matter experts who have real world challenges that they want to solve using technology, and people who have technical skills who can help them build their solutions. And unfortunately, those people may both speak English, but they actually speak very different languages. So the technologist understands code, understands functionality, but actually doesn't understand the subject matter speak with the expert, the person who's facing the problem. And the person who understands the problem, in many cases, can't actually adequately convey their vision to developers, to technologists to help them build it. So what I do in most cases is act as a bridge builder, a facilitator. So I can bring from my understanding of the non-profit world, the social good world, social impact world, my understanding of technology. So I may not be able to code, but I can't be bamboozled by a developer. I have an understanding of the key components that are necessary to build the technology product. And I deliver that information to the service of people who want to create digital innovation, digital products.
Okay. I don't want to say finally because I ask another question after that. So, what is the place of social media? Does it play any role in your business, in the growth of your business?
So when we started our business, we started by launching it with an event called Social Innovation Camp, where we asked on social media anyone in Nigeria that has a solution to a problem in Nigeria using web mobile technology should send any ideas. No radio adverts, no TV adverts, purely Facebook and Twitter. And we got 47 ideas. Um, we've done that process repeatedly. Um, as a business, up until a project we're doing around the elections, we have not spent a dime publicizing ourselves on traditional media. All our publicity is through referrals and through social media. So for us, social media is a key tool. When we started stimulating solutions to problems in Nigeria, we made a conscious choice to focus on solutions that leverage web and mobile technology. Because we understand that right now, there are 80, 90 million Nigerians who have a mobile phone in their pocket. And that's a powerful tool that you can use to reach people. And so we're very focused, we're very interested in exploring the frontiers of how you can use social media, how you can use digital tools to actually make the country improve, to actually promote solutions to our most basic problems in education and healthcare. And that's a major tool for us for quite a while to come.
The next question I'm going to ask you. So, thank you very much for sharing your story with us. Really appreciate you coming out and enjoy the rest of the social media week with us.
Thank you very much.